hours after the earthquake, we watched along with the rest of the world as the overwhelming devastation and suffering unfolded. So many wanted to help. People's hearts opened and World Help acted. We knew that we could bring immediate relief to the hundreds of thousands whose lives were shattered. Our team was on the ground in Port-au-Prince just days after the earthquake, but we didn't want to add to the confusion. Instead, we wanted to find the most efficient and effective way to deliver aid. And while providing for immediate needs was a priority, we also wanted to make a long-lasting and eternal difference in the country. We began shipping containers and clean water, food, clothing, medicine, and tents, all made their way to our warehouse in Port-au-Prince. From there, we strategically delivered the aid so that it helped the maximum number of victims. World Help has already shipped 62 containers valued at over $14 million. This has given over 1.5 million earthquake victims a second chance at life. Children who lost their entire families have food, water, and even a safe place to sleep. Families living under trees out in the rain now have shelter. Depleted clinics have new stocks of medicine and equipment, and people who have lost everything now have the tools to rebuild. With the help that is poured in, Haitians have tried to return to life as normal, but it's almost impossible. The U.S. military has left and some humanitarian organizations are leaving as well. Meanwhile, the Haitian government is overwhelmed and crippled. Hundreds of thousands are still living in tent cities because they don't have any way of rebuilding their homes. Most of these tents are really just 4 poles with bed sheets or plastic wrap. They don't stop the rain, the mosquitoes, or the mud.
I wish I could describe to you the living conditions here in Haiti. The tent city that you see behind me is just one of many tent cities all across Port-au-Prince. You see them everywhere you go. And I just met these boys who live in this tent city, and they've all been impacted by the earthquake. This is Stevenson. He lost his mom in the earthquake and now lives with his aunt in one of these tents. They're crammed, families are crammed in them. When it rains, it rushes right underneath their tents. They're at risk for disease. But this is life in Haiti, and it's estimated that 75% of people in Port-au-Prince are living in tents.
This is where World Help is already making a lasting difference. We're working with the Haitian government as they construct several new small cities that offer permanent housing, schools, clean water wells, and even churches. The first of these has been dedicated, with many more to come. Orphaned and abandoned children needed essentials, but they also needed hope for their future. Now hundreds of kids are already back in school and even church. They're smiling and laughing once again.
Because of you, we have been able to meet the basic survival needs of these children and send them food and clean water and clothing and medicine. And so today I wanted to say thank you so much for your help. And the children would like to say something as well.
Merci!
Most recently, we've partnered to build a state-of-the-art children's clinic. Children all over Haiti are sick and dying from preventable illnesses like typhoid, dysentery, and malaria. But now thousands of children's lives will be saved.
Today, I'm here at Danita's Children's Home in northern Haiti, where they have already broken ground for a brand new state-of-the-art medical clinic just for children. This clinic will be 15,000 square feet and will provide medical care for children all around. There's no other medical facility for hours and hours away. And so today I want to thank you for helping making this dream a reality. Thank you for helping the youngest victims of this disaster. Because of you, thousands of lives will be saved. And because of you, there is now hope.
It will take time for Haiti to heal. It can't happen overnight or even in a few months. But this tiny country has found hope once again. You can see it in the faces of the children, in the eyes of the parents. And where did their hope come from? It came from you. You opened your heart to Haiti, and in return, you made an eternal difference in the life of another human being. In the middle of this whole disaster, we have seen the difference one person can make.
There's still so much that needs to be done, and the more I look into it, we're the ones that have to do it.
When we reach out to make a difference in someone's life, we really can change the world. So we still need your help, because this is only the beginning of bringing Haiti a new hope and a new future.
It's been 6 months almost to the day since the earthquakes devastated Haiti. We're here today visiting children's orphanages that are outside under canopies, seeing homes that are still devastated. I'll tell you what, I'm so honored to be a part of what World Health is doing. If there's any organization or any people that you can trust, it's World Health and the work they're doing. And I want to thank you for supporting that work. And I'm looking forward to what God is going to do in World Health, not only here in Haiti, but throughout the world.